All right, y'all, we got something a little different and exciting for y'all today. 1963 Pontiac Bonneville convertible. Beautiful car and one of our first times having one. So stay tuned. Let's see, we're going to take her on the test drive, take you all the way. All right, y'all, let's get into it. So right away, just looking at it, this is original paint. I think it's called what is it, marimba red. So kind of gives like a cool, I guess, maroon kind of look, but I like the color. Definitely, it's beautiful. Paint itself is probably about an 8.5. No crazy dents or anything like that, just, you know, the good original paint. All the trim is intact on the car going down the side. You can see there is a lot of chrome on this car, and like I said, it looks beautiful. One of the super dope things that's cool about this car you don't see anymore, if you see, it has 8 lugs. In the rear, that's actually just like a hubcap that pops off. But on the front, you actually do have to take all 8 of those off to get the wheel off. So kind of cool how that's designed a little bit different. And the drums are integrated into that as well. Still moving down the side again, all the trim is intact. Paint looks solid. And looking down her, she seems pretty straight. Looking over the back of the trunk, again, for over what, 62-year-old paint, she's in pretty good condition. Rear bumper looks solid. We got all the emblems intact, the trim intact, and the bumper itself. We're not seeing any dents, cracks, or rust of any kind. Got dual exhaust. We'll check underneath to see if that's a true dual exhaust or not. Looking down the driver's side, again, she appears to be straight. No signs of any accidents. And driver's side just as clean as the passenger side. Looking at the hood and the glass, the windshield is in good condition. No cracks or anything, no rock chips. And all the chrome trim is intact around there as well. Coming from the front of the car, like I said, the hood, no big rock chips to talk about. Headlights look beautiful. All the chrome is intact. No pitting. And the bumper itself, same. No dents or anything like that. Let's see. Pop the trunk. I'm sorry, the hood. So she is powered by a 389. Does have power steering and power brakes. Not AC equipped, but as you can tell, super clean underneath. At some point in time, looks like a new radiator was put in, but everything else appears to be original with the car. And like I said, she looks super solid underneath. Grab the keys and we can check the trunk. Big monstrous trunk, as you expect from these 60s cars. Trunk is in great shape. All the weather seals still intact, and the paint up there looks good as well. Let me try and remove some of this. As you can see, like I said, the trunk is in good shape, no rust or anything. Obviously, once we put it on the rack, we'll get a little bit better look at it there. The top does work. I'll shoot a video of it going up. I just not gonna do it right now because it took a little bit of time to lock that down. All right, looking at the interior. Interior is in pretty decent shape, honestly. You just got your normal weathering, wear and tear from the seats. No big rips or tears, just your normal cracks from the leather. Again, 60-year-old leather. But nothing missing. Carpet could probably be replaced at some point in time, but again, 60-year-old carpet, so all in decent shape. Door panel itself won't have any rips or tears or anything. Got a couple little fraying down here from the carpet, but that's normal. No rust or anything underneath the doors. And again, it seems to be original paint under there. And this is what I was talking about with the carpet. Like I said, it's original carpet. There's no like crazy rips or burns or anything. Just your normal wear and tear. The dash is in great shape. Got two little cracks here, barely noticeable. But again, the dash itself is beautiful. It's one of the cool things about Pontiacs for this day and age. They had, you know, the beautiful sport look along with the luxury look. So got a little grab handle here. Obviously the glove box. Vacuum gauges. Just everything. Like I said, it's real classy looking for sure. And I like the shifter too. Shifter goes all the way down to reverse. I believe it's a hydromatic. I'm just not sure if it's a 3 or a 4 speed. We'll try to check when we get underneath it. Driver seat as well. Like I said, in good shape. You just got your normal cracks and stuff that comes from the leather. Let's go ahead and get on the passenger side. Passenger door in good shape. All the windows do work as well. Of course, like I said, when we're going to test drive, I'll try to show them, but they do all work up and down. The electronics work, headlights work. We'll check on the radio and that. See, door jambs are good. Passenger seat does have a little rip right here, but other than that, everything else is just your normal, you know, your creases and that. So beautiful designed interior for sure. So stay tuned. All right, y'all, so we're in the 63 Bonneville. Go ahead and get ready, started on the test drive. First, I'm gonna go ahead and show the top going up and down. I guess let me get a good little video. So you can see the top is in perfect condition. No rips, no tears or anything like that. It had to have been replaced at some point in time, honestly, because plastic is still pretty see-through. So go ahead and drop this back down. And I think it got hung up because of this what's the name right there, that the little convertible cover. It just got caught up in the what's the name, so it's good. Caught up in the arms, but like I said, let's go ahead. Left turn signal, right turn signal, no horn. Headlights do work. Heat does work, well, at least it's blowing. I got sound from the speakers, so we'll say that it's working. Oil pressure is up. We'll see if the temp comes up as we drive, and we'll go from there. It's a beautiful day. It's 9:30 in the morning, and I think it's like 65. So if y'all been watching the videos, you know, like last week we had snow. It was like 10 degrees outside, and here we are at 65 now. So get to have the top down, which is nice. First driving impressions, you can tell this 389, it's got a decent power for sure, because I'm barely getting into it and she's moving. So definitely enough power to move this big girl. Oh yeah, so I don't forget mileage. 72,472 is what it's reading. Gas reads at half. I'm not sure if that's accurate. Obviously it floats around. Like I said, we'll see as we keep driving. Brakes are solid. Once I came to that stop sign, I didn't have to get into it hard or anything like that. Hands off the steering wheel. Let me get in the middle of the road. She's going straight down the road. Let's see. Steering, it's about what you expect for the 60s. I'm not, you know, it's not controlling the wheel at all. It's a little bit of looseness, so they expect it for that day and age, especially like I said with these 15-inch steering wheels. Turn here. I'm gonna give it a little bit of gas and see how she goes. Yeah, it's sufficient power for cruising, not gonna lie. You know, you're not gonna shred any tires, you're not gonna race anybody, but it definitely gets this big girl moving. It looks like the vacuum is working as well on the gauge. Temperature hasn't come up yet, so I don't think that's working because I'm pretty sure it would have warmed up by now. I get on the brakes a little bit tough here. Hands off the wheel on the brakes. Nothing. So she didn't pull or anything, so brakes are definitely solid. As far as suspension is concerned, she's not bouncing around or anything, so the shocks don't seem loose or old. But we'll check once we get it on the rack to see if anything's been replaced. She's shifting smoothly, to be expected. You know, again with the Hydromatics, they kind of hold gear a little bit higher up, so it takes a minute before it shifts, but it is smooth when it does go. Hit this dip. No big rattles or anything. I don't hear the exhaust or anything moving, so that's a plus. That little rattling is this glove box. I'm sorry, the center console is metal, so it's like a spring in it. So I'm not sure if you can lock it down with the key to stop it or what. But other than that, we don't have any sounds or anything in the car. So stay tuned. We'll go ahead and put her on the rack. Check out underneath. All right, y'all. We got the Bonneville up on the rack. Starting with the rear. Again, looking at the rear bumper. She's in pretty good shape. No dents or anything. No type of pitting or anything. Just your normal love marks. Moving underneath, at some point in time I'm sure this car was coated because it looks super clean under here. Like honestly, everything. I do like the black exhaust, kind of blends in, and then the floor pans, the frame, and the trunk, they all look super clean. Gas tank itself, you know, a little bit dirty, but no signs of anything spilling, drips or anything. Drums in the back with your basic shocks and springs. But again, the rear end and all the suspension back here looks super clean. So it's like, again, at some point in time, it had to have been coated. I doubt somebody was cleaning this thing every weekend after driving it. Coming up to the floor pans. Floor pans are in excellent condition. Have nowhere that shows any type of soft spots or anything like that. Frame is straight all the way through too. Nothing, no signs of any bend, accidents or anything. Cross member super clean as well. Even the drive shaft, like I said, it had to have been coated or something because it's super clean as well. As far as transmission, oil pan, no signs of any leaks. Just came off of the test drive. Not seeing anything. Relatively clean. In the front, we got drums as well. And again, just your basic shocks and springs. But everything does appear to be clean. No signs of rust or any patchwork of any kind. And same thing with the power steering, radiators and all that. Looks clean. Actually, at some point in time, somebody had to replace the bushings for the sway bar because they got the red like polyurethane. So somebody had to replace that at some time. So that's kind of cool. You can tell somebody took care of the car. Getting towards the front, again, the bumper is in good condition. No dents, no cracks. A little bit of scraping underneath, but again, that's normal depending on what type of driveway you're going up. Coming down the passenger side, underneath the body, the wheel wells and the trim is solid. Again, frame, rails, bodywork, everything is solid underneath. New tires at all four corners, so they do match. And all the chrome and everything is intact, moving around. Coming along the driver's side, same thing with the chrome underneath, the rear quarter panel, everything is solid, intact. Moving along the body, again, there are no signs that there's been any accidents or anything. And the paint actually looks solid underneath as well. Trim intact at all four corners for the wheel wells, and again, like I said, all four tires match. So all right, y'all, if y'all interested in this 63 Bonneville, make sure you give us a call, 256-801-4409. Check us out on Instagram and the website at Rolling Museums. As always, appreciate you watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe below.